Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. I am really excited because it has been a little bit of time since we have done a Goodwill thrift with me. So we're going to go inside and see all of the fun things. Hopefully there's some new racks. The new racks have not been as great recently. Like there hasn't been as many recently, as you'll remember if you watched my Thriftmas in July series. Also, I have my little helper today. I think she's hiding again. There she is. We just came from the orthodontist. So she's got her 4 little braces going today. She looks beautiful, but she's like, they're like slimy. So are you looking at them? You're getting used to them, right? Is how that goes. So let's go inside and see what we can find to flip online for a profit. Let's go. Skylar. Do you think Jackson would like these? Aren't they cute? They're little Crocs. What do you think? Here. I don't know where the other one is. Find the other one of these. Let's see if there's more. Oh my god, what is that? That's crazy. These are Fabletics. It's interesting.
I'm trying to find the other plastic.
Good job. I'm wondering if we should get these. Oh, those are. Yeah, put those in. Huh? Yeah, put those in. Yep. All right, friends. So our Terex right in the door. Let's go. My gosh. I also picked up those Belleville military boots, new with tags. Those are a really good score also. What'd you find? Happy to see a few new racks are already out, although this one is a little sparse, so they've probably already been putting things away, but we are absolutely going to check it. Uniform shirts? Skylar, do you need more of the blue kind? I think we do. Look at Olaf. We do end up grabbing that uniform shirt. If you could hear her, she goes, after she says no, she then says yes. I only have one. Oh my gosh. It was also new with tags for $1.99, which is pretty awesome. Over to the next one. This one is definitely stocked with kids' clothes right at the front, which are hard to go through with one hand, but I do my best. I'm always looking for like little girls' dresses. I tend to find some good ones here every so often, and they sell decently well for me. I like finding Hannah Anderson, Minnie Bowden, Janie and Jack are definitely 3 of my top favorites. Like you saw at the Uniform shirt. I almost said unicorn shirt. Uniform shirt. Also always looking for things for my kiddos.
Thank you for shopping at Goodwill. We are now accepting donations 7 days a week at this location. Our donation hours are...
As per usual, I'm seeing a lot of Zara. I'm seeing a lot of Shein. I'm seeing a lot of Old Navy. This was actually kind of a cute, like vintage old Ann Taylor. At the bins, I might have grabbed that. It's kind of silky. It's very trendy, like with the Y2K kids right now. But I'm not going to pay, you know, the Goodwill $5 to $6 for it. The racks do look pretty full today. When I was doing Thriftsmas in July, there weren't a lot of new racks. I have a theory that they might have been pulling inventory for that great big Goodwill store in the town over that you saw me go to in lots of my videos, that maybe they were pulling some inventory and preparing it for that. I obviously have no way of proving that, but there were a lot less new racks out than there usually ever were. Quick reminder, if you see anything pulled off of a hanger like that while I'm filming with one hand, once I turn the camera off, I always go back and straighten them up. Don't worry. There were a lot of these. I'm assuming this is like an Amazon brand. This tag looked kind of nice, so I did stop and look it up, but the comps did not support me picking it up. But certainly a cute little girly donated a bunch of really cute stuff in the same size here, right all in a row. This at first I'm thinking right off the bat is a Lulu's dress. Definitely not substantial for me to pick up. I will pick them up sometimes, but I'm straying away from the basic ones and from like the short cocktail length and usually going for like the full length style. Here's a cup she, new with tags 2-piece bikini set for $5 and change. If we had been going into the summer, I actually think I would have picked this up. I still probably could have, but I decided not to. Cup sheet sells decently well for me. It's just not going to retail. It doesn't retail for a ton, so it's not going to resell for a ton. But if you can find the matching sets, especially when they're new with tags, I usually don't ever have a problem selling it. It just depends on what you want your profit margin to be. Whoa. What shoes are we looking for, Skylar?
Oh my gosh, they have earrings.
No, one got chewed.
Oh,
I don't think there's is it an earring? What shoes are we looking for you?
black Crocs.
Black Crocs. What for?
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics. Oh, these are good.
Competition.
Ooh, $10 though. That's too much, but if these were 6 or 8, I would have grabbed them. Okay, so since we found those men's shoes, I'm just gonna kind of go through at least a couple sections in the men's department in the hopes that maybe we find more good outdoorsy brands. Definitely a good reseller trick. If you find a good something, check that gender or that size in the other parts of the store. Obviously, I didn't know based on a pair of shoes what size clothes this person wears, and as I'm midway through this rack, I'm realizing these are the youth clothes, so they changed things up a little bit, and then I'm looking in vests and I end up popping over to the men's sweaters next. So as you see here, this is a Bonobos button-down shirt. That's something I would have picked up probably last year while I was reselling that I am absolutely leaving behind now. I'm really struggling to sell that brand. I will sometimes pick it up every once in a while at the bins, but I have a Bonobos long sleeve button-down plaid shirt from last December's Thriftsmas, and it still has not yet sold. So out of the corner of my eye, I spotted that logo. These are Olakai. These are like a slip-in style shoe, which is really trendy right now. So I do end up picking these up. I have a 20% off coupon today, so these are going to be around $10. And I got excited for this J. Crew lambswool sweater, but this hole's gonna make it a no-go. Finally, my first clothes pickup of the day is this Johnny O. I love that this is a extra large. It's also a linen blend, almost like a stretch performance wear fabric. Like this just felt like quality. Okay. So Johnny O is a good brand, and I like that this is a bit more substantial than just kind of a basic polo. Definitely a lot of new carts out today, but it's very busy. It's senior day, so Wednesdays are always very, very busy at the store. But I'm gonna try to dig into these a little bit to see if I can find anything. My daughter's looking through them as well, so she's finding things, of course, that she would like to get as well.
Are you actually going to do it? You have so many activity pads. I don't care. You can do it.
So she loved her activity pad. She hasn't used it yet, but it's going to be a good like car activity pad. We have a lot of them, but it was only 75 cents, so... All right, this was a bit crazy to me. This was a brand new, I don't know if it was brand new, but like they had this Hard Rock hat for $10. They had this one for $5. It's like an in and out. But like, come on. These were beautiful. These were like blown glass fruit. And if I did better at actually selling the hard goods I picked up, I would have bought these because I think these probably could have done pretty well. All right, this was a cute little Woobles. At first I was thinking about getting it for like a friend or family member, and then I was like, should I sell it? I ended up leaving it. I hope somebody else finds it and it brings them joy. Here's a Panera Bread team member hat, again, for $5. Come on. My son has that little kit. The like VTech toolbox.
Jackson has. I saw that, yeah.
I had no idea that Bette Midler wrote a children's book, but this looked pretty nice. The illustrations looked beautiful. Flipping through the dresses, I got very excited at first to find a beautiful J. McLaughlin dress, but then I found this tie, and then I was like, oh, good, the waist tie's attached. But then I realized it's because both of these side ties are broken, so it would be very difficult to attach the waist tie. I know I could fix those, but I know I won't. It'll sit in a pile. Oh, I'm sorry, this was a jumpsuit. So I did leave it there. I'm trying to be better and make better choices, so that one got left behind. I usually just flip through kind of the end caps. This Eloquy I might have gotten again in another life, but this was a blouse and they had marked it as a dress, but either way I was going to leave it behind. But it's been a while since I've been to this store, so I'm actually going a little bit deeper into the dresses. If I was going to be back in a couple days, I would just look on the end to see what was new. Skylar actually noticed them bring out a new car that I missed, or a new rack. So thankful to her, and here's a few things that I got. I like selling Alpha Elite leggings. These can usually do pretty well for me, between like 25 and 30 usually. And here we go. There's that beautiful Lululemon dot. They've got the tag inside still. Size 10 women's running shorts. Running shorts for them usually do pretty well for me. Now these are so cool. Madra's print. This is Madra's print. So colorful. They're also Brooks Brothers, so a very reputable brand, but this print always does so well. I was seeing comps between like 35 and 75 for these. So definitely a pickup. They are the Clark style. And then here is a Free People Beach, like a knit dress that I was excited about, that I liked, but it ended up being torn. I think somebody like altered it to be a halter when it should have been not a halter. So a little bit slow going at first, but Skylar, good job finding that new rack, because those were a few good things. I think we're probably going to hit like one row and then we're going to head out. And we got to check the put back rack, right? We always have to check the new carts and the put back rack, where people put stuff back over there.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Sadly, nothing exciting today on the put back rack. Dashing through the snow. I had to explain to her what kind of dog that was.
This I just wanted to show you. Here's 3 J-Gel tops that at the bins I would have scooped these up, but I'm just not going to pay up at Goodwill prices for these.
We found another really good one. She's looking at me like I'm crazy. Let me tell you.
We found one more new rack and I spotted that dog. Memorize that logo. This is Rowback. They are a very high-end performance wear golf brand. This is also an extra large. It's a pretty calm, muted print for them, just being striped, but it's a great big size, so I'm really excited about that. I was hoping to find a couple more, but we didn't find any. Just a Paw Patrol that if it was smaller, I might have gotten for my dad because my son loves Paw Patrol right now. Here's some Dickies overalls, which honestly I thought about looking up, but they were big and bulky and my daughter was ready to go, but maybe those would have been a good pickup. Chico's new with tags. They have priced up to $17, which is very standard for them. Some vintage evening wear, and they've got it all. This is like a 2 or 3 piece set. They've got it all separated into like, I don't know, different things, all marked for like $17. Like if you bought the whole outfit, it would have been like $60.
All right, everybody, we ended up getting 9 items to resell, plus we got her the little Frozen sticker book, we got her brother's son that little Crocs to go into, and what else do we get? Oh, the other blue school uniform shirt. I am most excited, of course, about the Arc'teryx slip-in shoes and the Rowback polo. The last time I found a Rowback polo actually in this store, I think in Thriftmas last year, it sold in like a day for like $50 or $60, I think. So the other one was probably a little bit more of a fun print, but this one's a bit larger, so we will see how those do. I very quickly was looking at the Arc'teryx shoes, and I was seeing sold comps over $100 for new condition, so I need to filter a little bit more to used, but they're in really good condition. So that was fun. We are ready to go pick up baby brother from daycare and get home. Thank you for going along with me. I hope you had a little bit of fun. Don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Bye.